Alright, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up the spreadsheet. This is like our home base, okay? So everybody needs to do this. I use the Google one because it's free, it's online, and it's very easy to use. Instead of having one on my computer, this way I can check stuff on any device I'm on, like phone or tablet or desktop or wherever I may be. So go to google.com/sheets, and then that's what we want. Not the apps, but google.com/sheets. Okay, this is a different one. This is Google Sheets. The apps one is like I think you have to pay for it. You'll see if you ever Google it. Just go here though, and you'll find it. And then you go to the sheets, and it's docs.google.com/spreadsheets is where I'm going to go. Then I'm just going to click on a blank one. Okay, so I'm right into a blank one. So I just click that blank button. I did it fast because I have a couple shared sheets in there that are coaching clients that I really don't want to share with the world. So we're in here now. We're going to name this PPC Coach Test Campaigns. Well, we'll call it Group Coaching. You can call it whatever you want. Now, we've just got a little bit of setup to do. We just got to do these column headings and then a couple of formulas, and I'll walk you through this all. So the first one we're going to do is called status. Then we're going to do one called date, niche, type, like type of product, campaign name, and then we have reach, yeses, see what I mean in a minute, percentage, yes, percentage, and then we have cost per yes, and actually we're going to do this. We're going to do this a little bit different. The reach might be down a little bit, so we're going to do projected. Okay. Now you'll see what I mean when we get into this, but basically our reach when you're first starting a new page is really low. Like when I launch these on my big pages, I can get like 5,000 people and pay $5 for it. But when I'm on my new pages or brand new, I can reach like 500 people or 600 people, and I still pay $5 for it because the page isn't established. It doesn't have much of a history with Facebook, so they charge you a little bit more for it. So what we have to do is figure out the projected number of yeses instead of the actual cost per yes in this case. So just a little switch that we did. We could leave cost per yes in there too, but we're going to go based on projected. And then we have the Facebook post URL. All right, and then we can put any notes we want after it too. But then you just highlight all these, and we'll make it look pretty. So we'll go bold. Why don't we center them? No, let's not center them. Let's leave them there. We can do the fill color, so we can do like whatever color you want. I don't know. Why not orange? Because we are PPC Coach. And then we could change the text color too if we wanted to like a. Ooh, that looks awful. A white maybe. Is that white? That's not white. That's alright. Good enough for me. Well, actually black might even look better. Yeah, let's leave it black. So last thing we're going to do is we're going to click here, and we're going to freeze this column. So it's freeze one row, and that way when we scroll, it keeps the column headings the exact same for us, which is good. Alright, so that's our setup. So here's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be coming in here, we're going to go status, testing, date, today's date, whatever today's date is. Niche, whatever it is. Gee, I don't know. Pitbulls, who knows. Type, mug, campaign name. We just put the title. Pitbulls make me happy. Reach, we don't know yet. Yeses, we don't know. Yes percentage, we don't know. Projected, we don't know. And then we'd put the URL. Facebook.com/ whatever the URL is. I'll show you how to do this, but that's how it's going to look. And then our reach, these are, and the yeses are manually input, but this number is not. This is based on the number of yeses divided by the number of reach. That's your percentage of yeses. And then this number is going to be 5,000, because we're assuming we're going to project it out to 5,000 impressions, and then times this number. Alright, so you see what I mean in a minute. And then, so I'm just going to use a little if statement here, okay? Because I want to make my spreadsheet look cool. So I'm going to go for the percentage of yeses. You can type this in. Oops, crap, wrong one. Undo that. I went on my other screen by accident. Okay, there we go. Type it in here. So, if, and then you say, what is it? This one. Oops. If G, and that's 2, equals 0, then put a 0 in there instead of a divided by 0. And then otherwise, go the G2 divided by F2. Okay, and that's your formula. So I think I have to put an equal sign in front of it. There we go, 0. Now the projected yeses, it's kind of the same thing. So we're going to say equals if H2 equals 0, put a n/a in there. Otherwise, take 5,000 times H2. Okay, so we got that. Now, we're just going to do some formatting here. So if I just need my calculator for a second. We want to shoot for basically 50 yeses. And if we get that, then we know we got a good one. But if we get less than that, then it's an if. It's a maybe. So 50 is like green light, good to go. Anything less is like kind of maybe, and then anything really low is a definite no. So we want this number to be 50 or higher, and if it is, we're going to turn this into a green. Okay, so what we do for that is we do conditional formatting, and we say, so if the cell is greater than or equal to 50, then do the formatting in green. Okay, otherwise we'll just leave it blank. We can, oops, that do it? I switched off there. Yeah, if it's 50 or greater, then turn it green. Okay, and now we could do, like if it's 25 to 50, make it yellow. If it's under 25, then we make it red. But we're just going to look for our winners here. All right, we can always adjust this later if we want to. And then our yeses, these aren't going to be conditional. So here's an example. If I had something that had 500 reach and 12 yeses, you can see that my yes percentage is 2.4%, and that's actually if I had 5,000 impressions, 5,000 on the reach instead of 500, I would have had 120 people say yes to my question. And the yes is like, would you buy this? Would you use this? Do you like this? Would you want this? That's what we do on our tests, which you'll see coming up. Now, if this were a 5, well, 5 is a cutoff then. So 5 out of 500. So if it were a 4, you'll see it's 40, so it's a kind of a maybe. But if it were 1, it's like maybe 10 people. If this were shown to 5,000 people, maybe 10 would like it. So let's just format this as percentage 2. Okay, and then 10. See how that works? So then when we're coming in and filling in this with our reach, which we manually put in based on our post test, and our number of yeses, which we manually enter, then we'll see that these columns will calculate automatically. And if it goes green, it's something that we should be launching. If it doesn't go green, we don't launch it. We move on to the next one. So that's just a sample. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to do Control C, and then I'm just going to copy this all the way down as far as I can go. Because we have to do a lot of these tests. So I'll go to like 160, and then I'll hit Control V because it's online stuff. There we go. So our spreadsheet is now set up. We're ready to go. And I just put in that test one in there, but you need to go do this now on your own spreadsheet. I'm going to be filling this one up with all my tests, and this is kind of my home base. So you'll see how I do the tests, but you have to have this set up to prepare for those. All right. So go do that now. If you have any questions, post them.